my dears, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and I put out beauty related videos when I can. Ooh, I'm actually super duper excited about today's video, but I'm like always excited about every day's video. Am I right? I'm right. Today, you've already read the title, you already know what I'm talking about here, and that is the brand new Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation. It's got a really long name, I'm not gonna lie. And just you wait until I read you what shade I bought. Just you wait. So this is a medium coverage, natural dreamy finish foundation. It's like all the rage all over the YouTubes right now. I've just been seeing review after review after review, and after watching X amount of reviews, I was like, you know what? I need to try that. This has everything that I think I would possibly want in my foundation. Not that the other foundations I have in my collection don't already do it for me, but you just can never have too much foundation, okay? Foundation is one of those things where foundation and concealer, to be honest, are the two things that I gravitate towards the most and the two things that I'm constantly wanting to try. And they're the two things that I pretty much always finish first, right? Trying to justify the fact that I bought another foundation. Just let me have this, okay? Let me have this. So this is a clean, skin improving, medium coverage foundation, powerhouse treatment plus SPF to reveal your best, most vibrant skin without feeling makeup-y. Again, everything, all the beautiful sweet nothings that I want to hear are written on the side of this box for this foundation, and I'm so excited to try this today. Did I mention this is a first impressions and a wear test? I'm doing a first impressions. I'm doing a wear test. Some of the skincare powered benefits are hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, peptide squalene, provitamin B5, arnica, caffeine, and artemisia flower, whatever that is, but it sounds fancy and I quite like the way that it sounds. It is clean beauty at Sephora. I believe this foundation retailed for $42. I'll have the price up on the screen just in case I made that up, but I'm pretty sure it was around the $40 mark. I think that's a pretty decent amount of money for a foundation. You get 1 fluid ounce, 30 ml, the same old, same old. I picked mine up in the shade Light Medium Neutral Warm 190. It is a light medium with neutral yellow undertones. And I am hoping that this is like the best match of foundation I've ever found, because the description for this one literally ticks every single one of my boxes. I'm always looking for a light to medium neutral or light to medium neutral warm or something of that sort. And the fact that this is both neutral and warm is just like, this has to be a perfect match. I am hoping so hard that it's a perfect match. If you're looking for my other foundation matches, I will leave them in the description box below. I'm gonna start doing that in all of my foundation and concealer videos, where I leave a list of my matches or my almost perfect matches so that you can reference them just in case you are a similar skin tone to me. So hopefully that is helpful to some. This is what the bottle looks like. Really, really cute packaging. I do have the Kosas Revealer Concealer. Mine is in the shade 04N. This is a pretty good match too. I've made a decent dent on this one. My 2 cents on this product is it's a nice concealer. It's not full coverage. It's definitely more of like a medium coverage, but hopefully with this beautiful medium to full coverage foundation and this concealer, I'm gonna look flawless today. I am hoping that I'm gonna look flawless today because it'd be nice to have a good makeup day. I mean, who doesn't ever want a good makeup day? No one? That's what I thought. That's all the babbling I'm gonna do. Let's just get right into this. Yes. Okay, so I've zoomed you in just so that you could see my entire face. I've already moisturized and primed. If you're curious for primers today, I went in with the Smashbox Primerizer, and then I put in a little bit of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Match made in heaven. My skin, for anybody who is new here, is more on the dry side. I lean on the dry side. However, I've noticed a little bit of oil happening around this area of my face, specifically like the nose and in between my brows lately. Maybe I'm becoming more a little bit on the combo skin. I don't know what qualifies you as combo skin, but as long as I could remember for like the past 5 years or so, I've definitely been a dry skinned girl. In the bottle, it looks really, really light. I'm a little bit scared. I'm hoping that this is a good match. It does have a cute little pump. I love that. The bottle is a glass bottle, which not sure how I feel about that. I mean, some people really, really like glass bottles, but for me, when traveling and when having small children in the home, I do prefer plastic, to be honest, just because if my kid decides that she's going to pick this up and play with it, the chances of her dropping it and it breaking are slim. I'm gonna do one half of the face with a brush, the other half with a sponge. Just so you know, I always apply my foundations with a brush. It's just so much easier, quicker, and you get the coverage that you want like right away. But for the purpose of this video, I will do half and half. My current favorite brush right now for foundation is this BH Cosmetics rounded face brush. It's really, really nice. I'm gonna give this a really, really nice shake, and I am going to do a few pumps on the back of my hand. Oh yes, that shade looks good. It looks good. Brush, and I'm just going to stamp this. Oh, that is a perfect match. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Can you tell? I'm sure you can. But I'm gonna go ahead and start applying this. Ooh, off the bat, it feels really nice and cooling. It has the same scent as the concealer does, which honestly reminds me of honey. It smells like honey, and you know what? I'm not mad about it. So, first impressions, I can let you know this color match is perfection. I love, 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 love that this matches me so well right now. And off of first impressions, that looks beautiful. It almost just looks like I moisturized. You could see the before and after, and it literally just looks like I've moisturized. Like, the match is absolutely fantastic. I love that there is such a thing as a light medium, you know, neutral warm, because I feel like that's what I am. I am exactly that shade, and this looks really good. As far as coverage, I'm definitely getting a medium coverage. It's laying beautiful on the skin. It melted right into the skin, where it literally just looks like, again, I'm wearing nothing, and that my skin is looking incredibly hydrated. Wow, looks really, really good. Let's do the other side. I'm gonna take another pump on the back of my hand. I can tell you it didn't really oxidize too much. It almost still looks like the same shade. For a sponge, what I would do if I was gonna use a sponge is I would take my finger, kind of warm it up on the back of my hand, and then dot it on all the places. I would dot it on all the places, of course. Just kind of dot it all over the face. Get as much of the product as possible. We all know the sponge is going to soak up a lot of this. And for my sponge, I am using a dirty sponge, I'm not gonna lie. However, this side of the sponge is nice and clean. So what I'm gonna do is on this clean side, I'm just going to pick up the remainder that's on the back of my hand and then go ahead and tap this out. And, oh, okay. I love how easy that blended out, actually. Maybe I should give the sponge a second chance. And it looks even like dewier. I mean, I know that the sponge does that because it's wet and it kind of helps the product really, really melt into the skin. But dang, that does look really nice with the sponge side too. The skin looks so good. What did the box claim it's gonna do? The natural dreamy finish. Yeah, this is giving me that natural dreamy finish. It's not settling into my forehead wrinkles there. It's looking really, really smooth on the skin. It legit, I'm not even kidding you, it legit looks like all I've done is moisturize the skin. Like, it looks so natural and so incredibly beautiful. I'm kind of blown away by this coverage and this finish. I kind of like the way that it laid with the sponge. So what I'm gonna do is take one more pump on the back of my hand. This is now pump number 3. I'm gonna do the same thing where I kind of spread it out with my finger, and I'm going to dot just a little bit more in all of the areas that I like a little bit more coverage, which is like my cheeks, usually around this area. I'll put a little bit more on the chin. I've been getting breakouts on the chin like crazy because of my mask. And whatever is left, again, I'm gonna take the sponge, kind of just tap it a little bit. I still have some left on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to stamp one more layer just to see how this builds up for all of my full coverage friends watching this video right now. Oh, again, it just melts into the skin. It even layers beautifully. Like, what? Oh, this looks so good. I'm highly, highly impressed. Oh, man. Just so that I don't waste the rest of the product, I'm just going to pick up the rest and again, build up a little bit more here. Now, if you have oily skin, I'm not sure how this would wear on you. You could see it's got this beautiful, beautiful natural finish. Definitely more on the dewier side, in my opinion. My skin was very, very well prepped for this. I used the hydrating, primer from Smashbox, and it looks really good. You could see that the match is absolutely fantastic for me. It's even blended into the skin on the back of my hand here. It's just looking gorgeous. I'm gonna apply the Kosas concealer on top of this just to see how these two pair together. I have mine again in the shade 04N. I like this concealer. I don't think it's a full coverage concealer. I definitely get better coverage from my ABH concealer and the e.l.f. Camo concealer. Those are my two favorite. I also get better coverage from the KVD Good Apple concealer. I don't know if that video will go up before this one or after this one, but I did do a video on that one as well, and this one just doesn't give me as full coverage as those other concealers. But you know what? Oh, I forgot some places because I'm doing so much talking. You know what? This concealer looks really, really pretty on a powder foundation because it's a little bit more lightweight, and you don't want too much products under your powder foundation so that you don't look super cakey. But I don't mind it. I think that it looks really, really nice. It's just not my favorite as far as the coverage goes. Blends into this foundation really, really well. As you could see, that just melted right into the skin, blended out like a dream. I would assume that they both would pair really, really well considering they're the same brand and almost the same line. They both have the name Revealed or Revealer in them, so I'm not surprised that they look well together. That looks really, really good together. Like, they paired really, really well. And as you could see, you could still see a little bit of my darkness peeking through under the concealer because, like I said, it's not a full coverage concealer, but you know what? It doesn't look bad. I still think it looks really, really good. And both look extremely hydrating and just super lightweight. They feel lightweight. Like I'll have nothing on my face, and that's my favorite feeling ever when it comes to face products. All right, that looks beautiful. Looks really, really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'll come back to show you a nice close-up of what everything is looking like and laying, and then we'll start this wear test. Okay, so here is a close-up of the skin, and it looks beautiful. I'm in love. I'm in love with the shade match. Like I said, it's always such a struggle for me to find the right light to medium, neutral, warm shade, and this is perfect. I will list all of the other products that I put on top of my skin today. I will also say I didn't spray this. I'm kind of just like letting it be just to see how it wears throughout the day. I didn't want to spray like my Urban Decay All Nighter spray or my Rare Beauty one. I just want to see what this looks like at the end of the day without any additional products. Just a little bit of powder, my blush, my bronzer, my highlight, just normal things that I would always do no matter what. And so far, so good. It looks absolutely stunning. I don't have anything on my lips because I'm about to wear a mask to go pick up my kids from school, but this looks wonderful. I should say I finished everything at about 12:46, so we're just going to call it 12:46 and see how it wears throughout the day. But so far, I'm impressed and it looks so pretty. I don't feel heavy, I don't feel crepey, I don't feel dry. I feel so good about my makeup. Oh gosh, let's hope this wears beautifully. I will be doing another little mask check. I did that in my last foundation video, which was kind of cool to see, so I have a really dark purple mask today, so hopefully we'll be able to see the transfer if there is any. I'm assuming there probably will be because it is a liquid foundation, but we'll see how this wears. Just like a normal person wear day. So, okay. We'll check in a little bit. Okay, that's it for now. That's it for now, yeah. Okay, just picked up my kids, wearing my mask. Let's see. Lot of transfer. That's okay. Outside looks really good. Got a little bit of transfer on the mask, just a little bit, but it still looks good. Okay, so it is currently 9:01. I know that's upside down, but 9:01, and this is what everything looks like. I'm very impressed. I think it wore really, really well, considering I was wearing a mask a couple of times today. I feel like it did rub off in this general area, but overall, it's still looking really, really pretty. I'm not too shiny, like I mentioned, in this area of my face. Lately, like right here, I've been getting a little bit on the oilier side, or getting a little bit like dewier, but it still looks really good. It almost looks identical to when I applied it. My bronzer and blush and highlight is still looking really, really good. I am overall impressed, and I'm gonna say this is like my new favorite liquid foundation. I'm loving it. Love the coverage, love the look, and love the way that it wore. So that's it. That's all I've got for you guys today. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay. Bye-bye.